Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got some Easter DIYs for you tonight. Plus, I'm uploading a brand new shopping haul. Dollar Tree has got brand new items. I'm so excited. Alright, DIY number one is going to be an Easter tic-tac-toe board. You can use it as a basket stuffer, use it to play with the kids, what have you. It's super cute. So, we all know what this is. The little laser cutouts come in these in the Dollar Tree. I save all of them because you never know what you can use it for. So, these little shapes came from the Dollar Tree. And I believe so did the bunnies. We're going to do carrots and bunnies. And there is one bunny that did not. And it's got engraving in the middle of it. And I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see it. I use that one for the middle. Obviously, you know, it's an odd number, 369. So I did 4 bunnies, 4 carrots, and I did a specialty bunny. I did get these laser cutouts from Temu. And I think I got like 50 Easter laser cutouts for like $2.50. Incredibly cheap. You guys got to check them out. Super, super cheap. And the shipping gets here in a timely manner. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to lay my wax paper down so I don't make a mess. I'm using my folk art wood tint in the color walnut. If you guys never used wood tint, please, please, please lay something down and wear some gloves because it stains and it is very hard to get off your skin or whatever else it touches. So you can see here I'm putting on some gloves. I am not playing. It does stain and it is a pain in the neck to get off. However, I do love this color. Absolutely gorgeous. And you'll see here in a second what I'm talking about. It's really dark, it's really rich, and it just brings out all the wood grain. Now, I did use this box that is darker on the front. It's almost like it's got burnt edges. And I did that for a reason because I'm using the dark wood tint. They do have the boxes that aren't like this. And after I got all done with this, I was like, well, maybe I should have used the other box. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit sturdier. But I'm really, really happy with the way this came out. And I am going to put this in my daughter's Easter basket. She's going to love it. My kids are addicted to playing tic-tac-toe right now. And it's the simple things when they're young like this, and I'm going to take full advantage. So mommy is making her very own bunny and carrot tic-tac-toe board. Now, I stained it, and we're going to put this to the side and let it dry. And then we're going to paint our little wood shapes. So, of course, the carrots are going to be in orange, and I'm using all chalk paint. So, the carrots are going to be orange pumpkin from Waverly, and the greenery is going to be Fern from Waverly on the top of the carrot. The bunnies, I did all white from Waverly chalk paint. Snow White, Pumpkin, and Fern are the colors you're going to need for these cutouts. Very simple, very basic. You don't need to sit here and watch me paint these because it's so easy. You could probably do it with your eyes closed. And Fern, I love the color Fern for any greenery. It's like a true green. So whenever, in like the top of the carrot, I use Fern. A Christmas tree, I use Fern. It's that real green. Now we're going to go ahead and paint these cute little bunnies in Snow White from Waverly. Guys, let me tell you, I had such a hard time uploading this video for some reason. YouTube was giving me such a problem. I don't know if it was YouTube, the app I was using, I don't know, but I've been trying to upload this video since Sunday. It is now Thursday morning, if that tells you anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and dry them really quick. And I'm going to sand over the bunny I got from Temu that has the wood engraving, because when I painted over it, it covered up that little design. So I just took my zip sander to the middle of it, and here it is, done and completed. That easy. DIY number 2, a little more complicated. So we're going to do Easter egg topiaries. And these are so stinking adorable. You're going to need 3 of these flower pots from the Dollar Tree. They're not the small ones, they're the next size up. I would suggest using the 2 larger foam bowls, but if you have the smaller ones, it's okay, you can use them. You just need 1.5 instead of 1. You're going to need some white chalk paint, and you're going to need some Ballet slipper chalk paint. These are the long cooking skewers you find in the Dollar Tree during the summertime. They're really, really long. You need your 3 wood eggs. You're going to need some reindeer moss, some Mod Podge, some scrapbook paper, your Ballet slipper chalk paint, your lavender chalk paint, and the color Maize, which is yellow chalk paint. Now, these cutouts I actually got from Hobby Lobby. I believe you're supposed to like lay them on your plates when you set the table. I thought they were super adorable, so we're going to use them in this DIY. Now, those skewers, back to them skewers. You can chop off the length you need. I actually took these from the bunny butt picks, because I use my bunny butts for book stacks. But I saved these skewers, if that's what you want to call them, or picks, because they are solid wood, and I save all my wood. Now, you want to check out your flower pots. Now, you see here, this one's got a big nick in it, so I'm not going to use that one. We only need 3 anyway. And thank goodness none of the other flower pots were chipped or nicked, because I didn't have any more. So if you want to get a few packs of these, or check them out really well while you're in the store, and if they bag, make sure they bag them separately so they don't get cracked in transport. Now, what I'm going to do with these flower pots is I'm going to paint them white. And in doing so, I am going to go down about 1/4 of the way on the inside as well. Just in case you happen to see the inside, you know, you want people to think that it's a white flower pot. It's not a terracotta color. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint all 3 of these flower pots in the color Snow White from Waverly. I can't wait until you guys see the finished product. I hope you guys do this DIY. I have this DIY right now in my bay window, and it looks absolutely amazing. And we're going to go ahead and finish this up through the magic of camera. The flower pots are painted. They're dry. You see how I went down about 1/4 of the way on the inside? That's what I was talking about. Now we're going to set these to the side, and we're going to work on our wooden eggs. I did notice one thing about these eggs. The quality this year of these egg plaques are very, very bad. Like, I had to sand and sand and sand. A couple of my eggs didn't have that beveled edge going around. I had to get in there with my zip sander and create that bevel around the egg. And the wood is very, very soft. And it's very, very light. I could have used last year's eggs because I do have enough. but a lot of people can't get their hands on the good eggs. So I'm going to work with this year's eggs and show you guys that it can be done. So if you'll see, I mean, that's just off one egg and I wasn't even done yet. You really have to get in there and smooth these eggs out or you're going to have a rough mess. So I just want to prepare you for that in advance. So we're going to go ahead and sand all three. Now they're done, they're completed. Here come our pastel Easter colors. Lavender. And we're going to do the first egg, Lavender, by Waverly chalk paint. And the second egg is going to be Ballet Slipper. I heard they got a new pink out, and I want to actually try it. And Maize, which is yellow, by Waverly. And those are the colors of our eggs. Now, through the magic of camera again. Ta-da! Done. Painted. I did give them a couple of coats. Now, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to paint the skewers. So I went ahead, and I painted the skewers, and while I was painting them, I was thinking, yeah, you know, it's going to look like it's all one piece. And then I said, wait a second. I'm going to mix them up. I'm not going to put the yellow skewer with the yellow egg. I want to be different. So I think I put yellow on purple and pink on yellow and purple on pink, if I'm not mistaken. Now here's our scrapbook paper. They all came from Hobby Lobby. So the egg paper had a lot of purple in it. The polka dots was on like a real light yellow background. And then this had a lot of pink in it. So it coincides with the color of the egg. I will tell you, I did not look at the pink colored paper. I wanted my lines to go horizontal across the egg. Because when you paint eggs, they usually go horizontal, the lines. Well, mine are going vertically because I didn't look at the way I was painting the paper. Mistake on my part, right? It looks good. So we're just going to trace around our eggs with our little Fisker's finger knife here. And we're going to get those cut out. And we're going to Mod Podge them, smooth them out, take the heat gun to it, make sure it's dry, and then sand off our edges. Now when you sand off your edges, you may sand off some paint too. You just go back with a little brush and touch up your spots, so no big deal. It happened to me, and you'll see me touch up in a second. Right here. Not a biggie. Okay, so now they're done. Cute, right? Super duper cute. So I'm like, how am I going to apply these skewers? I don't want to glue them. Because then people are going to see the stick and the glue. And that's not really very finished. So I decided I am going to drill a hole in the bottom of this egg and hope and pray I don't crack through. Oh, I was praying that I did not crack through one of the sides with the drill. I went very, very slow, very, very gentle, and I didn't. I didn't make any mistakes whatsoever, and all my pre-drilled holes came out amazing. So if you're going to do this and you're working with a power tool, my best advice is go slow. You're not in a race. You're not in a rush. You want it to come out beautifully. Then go slow. Take your time. And make sure when you're drilling through, see how my fingers are on both sides of the egg? Keep them there when you're drilling because you'll feel the drill if it's getting too close to one side. And I only went in about a ½ inch. I'm not going to lie. And you'll see me here in a second with my Gartel miter shears. I'm actually going to trim some of the skewer or pick down because I didn't want them that long. It just looked odd to me. And then I made them different lengths. But don't let me get ahead. So keep on watching. It gets better, I promise. very, very slow. I did speed it up because I was going that slow and you guys would have got bored. So if you see me, I clipped all the ends off. Now, this really didn't even need glue. When I put the skewer in the hole, you'll see I put it in the hole and I bang that egg against my hand and it's not going anywhere. That skewer is not coming out. But I did use some super glue gel just to ease my mind, to know, I know it's not going to fall over, it's not going to fall out. It is in there and it does have some type of adhesion behind it. So when I put them all next to one another, I'm like, I am going to do these staggering down. So I left my purple the tallest, and then I went down an inch, cut an inch off, and then I went down another inch for the yellow. So I just kept going down an inch. You can have them all the same size. This is your project. You can do it however you wish. Now let me tell you, don't do what I did here. I cut open this pack of foam balls, and of course we're going to put it in the flower pot. That's obvious. And I pushed it down. When I pushed it down like that, I split the pot in half. Literally. Big crack right down the center. I'm like, ugh, are you kidding me? I have no more flower pots. What am I going to do? So, you ready for this, guys? I took my super glue gel and I applied it on the inside and I squeezed that pot together and I put my heat gun to it. Don't put your heat gun to super glue gel ever. The fumes were so strong, it burnt my eyeballs. Like I was crying, I couldn't see. Don't ever put a heat gun to super glue gel. Lesson learned. Now, I don't know if you've seen it, but my stick went down, and it went down so far, it went down through the hole in the bottom of the pot. So to solve that problem, I took my ball out, I took my skewer out, and I put hot glue over the hole in the bottom. And then I hurried up and put my ball and my skewer back in, and I pushed it down as far as it could go. And now it's stuck. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to fall through the bottom. The hole's closed up, and my stick is glued in there. Now we're just going to apply glue to our foam balls and stick that reindeer moss all over that foam ball so you can't see no more foam. I don't know what it is locally. I cannot find reindeer moss anywhere. And I'm like down to my last little bit. I can find Spanish moss. I can find all the dry mosses. I cannot find reindeer moss anywhere. And I just love the green, rich color of it in springtime. That's what you expect to see. New grass, new flowers, them rich, bright colors. So I'm so happy I had some in my stash because this looks amazing. Doesn't it, guys? I love it. And I'm always using my ladybug. I'm always cleaning up my mess. I'm a little OCD if you haven't noticed. So I can't stand a messy desk when I'm working. And I apologize for the angle of my camera. These were so tall that I couldn't get them in the shot of the camera. So I'm going to actually take the camera off the stand in a second and show you what they look like. Now, I got this bunny off a sign from the Dollar Tree, and I thought this would be super duper cute. It looks like he's holding the skewer. So it looks like he's holding the egg up in the air, right? So I did take and I pushed him down as hard as I could without breaking the pot into that foam ball. And then I just ran a little bead of glue along the skewer, and I stuck the rest of his body to the skewer stick. And he stayed just fine. And I thought that was the perfect touch. Now, I did apply the words to the eggs with super glue gel. I did not use hot glue to add Bunny Easter hat. or no, Easter Bunny Hop is what I'd put. Easter Bunny Hop. I thought it was cute. And it goes together. It's the Easter Bunny Hop. So right now I'm just gluing him to the skewer stick so he looks like he's holding up that one egg. And these came out so amazing. I can't keep telling you guys that. And you guys want to stick around because after this video hits YouTube, I'm coming right back with a follow-up video of all the new items I found at my local Dollar Tree. And it is a shopping haul. I don't show you what I buy, but I actually take you inside the Dollar Tree with me and show you what my Dollar Tree has to offer. And the group I'm in on Facebook, we were actually talking about starting a Dollar Tree swap group where if you can't find the items that I can find, you send me the money and I'll send you the items. And if you can find items I can't find, vice versa. Because we're all over the United States. Some of us are in Canada. Some of us are in different countries. I know Canada is a different country, but I mean like, you know, India or Mexico. So we are talking about starting that group as we speak right now. Now, I don't know if you guys seen these little foam carrots at the Dollar Tree, but I thought this would be a cute little addition to the bottom of our egg base here. And guys, wait until you see. They're finished. I'm taking the camera off the stand. Aren't they so stinking cute? I got caught up on something. Absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. That's how I have them styled on my table. And like I said, I did put them in my bay window. Guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications in the drop-down menu by the bell so YouTube knows this is content you want to continue to see. And if nobody's told you today, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're smart. You can do it, and you're the real MVP. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. You don't know how much I appreciate you guys. And like I said, stay tuned because I'm dropping that video of all the new items in the Dollar Tree. I'm so excited. All my items I used in today's DIYs will be in the description box below, as well as all my links.